Hi Gemini, I hope you're okay. Thank you for joining me. I'm Clarissa and I'm going to be doing a general reading for Gemini for the next 30 days. So what's happening for Gemini for the next 30 days. And if you like the messages that you receive in this video, please like, subscribe and share. And also check your sun, moon and rising for the whole story. So what is happening for Gemini for the next 30 days? I've had a look at your astrology for the moment, Gemini, and there's this huge emphasis on your direction and how it feels. You feel like you're being pulled in a certain direction, and you're trying to make a focus on what it is. So sometimes this can feel really like you know what you want to do, but then you feel like you're unable to action some things. Sometimes you have this plan, but then the plans may sometimes fall through, and then sometimes you need guidance and help to get through. So this is what's happening for you at the moment, but it does make you feel good. At the moment you're not feeling too bad about things. There is this knowing that you're moving forward, even if it's not at the pace that you want. All right, so let's get into tarot. Let's see what the first card is for Gemini. Queen of Swords. This could be your own energy. You're making some decisive plans. This is also, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. So you could be dealing with somebody, who's helping you make some decisions as well. But this is also could be you deciding to, cut certain thoughts away, whether it's yours or somebody else's. You're making, firm decisions, and it's based on logic. King of Cups. So Queen of Swords looking at the King of Cups. So there's an emotional energy here. And maybe this King of Cups is, it could be contained in their emotions, thinking about how they feel, and almost there's an expression towards this King of Cups. And the King of Cups possibly could be feeling the same way, but not exactly showing it in the way that the Queen of Swords would like it to be. So there's this juggling. So somebody could have some options here, and it could be either the air energy or it could be the water energy. This is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. There is this tussle between the way it feels and the way somebody thinks about it. So there's a logic and emotion having this dual space together, where sometimes the emotion comes first and sometimes the logic comes first. This could all actually as well be happening to you. You could be going between how something feels, the love you have for somebody, and the practicality that you have with somebody. So there could be this dynamic of going back and forth over it. So this is Aquarius energies, major arcana of Aquarius. So it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. You could have Aquarius in your placement. So there is an emphasis on, something that you want and something that's going to be granted to you. You feel like you've put in a lot of thought into something, and now it's going to be manifested because you decided that you wanted it this way. Ace of Pentacles is you wanting to have a new direction, create a new sense of stability, create a new idea that's going to bring about some money, this new money idea. You could be having a different change, or changing in the concept of how to gain money. This could be something to do with the internet. Could be an online idea that you have, that you feel like something could work. You could be, so the energies of the water and the air here could be a plan of together of how to create this idea, and think about how you're going to balance this idea. The Lovers. So there is a tie between two individuals. Again, this is your own energy here. Major arcana, the Lovers card. There is an emphasis on some partnership here. There's an emphasis on maybe the partnership has got something to do with some financial situation. Your partner could be, in an online space creating online business, or you could be the one creating online business, and your partner loves this about you. Something about falling in love with the process of what it's going to, the results of that it's going to give. There's so much air energy here. Someone could feel like they've met their match. This again, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra energy here, and the Queen of Swords here. So someone could feel like they've met their match. And the Lovers here again. So there could be this, water energy here that feels like there's so much logic going on that they're not able to express themselves, or they feel emotionally connected because of a financial reason, but there's something else taken over here. There's a process of logic that is overshadowing this emotional space. Yeah, just biding your time. You want the plan to be good. You want the plan to be solid plan. You don't want it to be something that's just going to fall apart. You can be planning something for your person, your match. This starting to know that this person is for you. So how are you going to plan to create something long term with this person? So there is this need to just little bit by bit just do something, see how it goes, do something, see how it goes. And this is also in terms of this business, this online idea, having to wait, having to understand that hours, days, weeks, months is all time, and it all come one after the other. You have to allow things to grow. Yeah, a lot of contemplation over this, this companionship, partnership. This person that you may feel like is your one. You're really thinking about. This is, if I just meet this one, I can just relax. I could just relax. I don't have to do certain things. I don't have to wrestle so much. Have to balance things so much. Let's get into the clarification. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Oh yeah. You've been tied in these old thoughts. Like this old concept. And it was just over and over around. It was causing this mental frustration, mental overstimulation. It could be something to do with this emotional energy here. And it's just, you just tried so hard to let things go. Try so hard to just be detached from it. It could also be, air sign here, having some control over your thoughts and creating some confusion in your life about what it's really supposed to be, or what it was supposed to be. Yeah, again, this water sign person could also feel confused. There is this sense of coming from a place of confusion. There has been this, a war of words this overstimulation of going over the same subjects. It's almost like going over the same cycle of emotion again and again, and no one knows where it's even going. Because again, this is, the back's been turned, and so it's just like, but they're tied together. It's just over and over again. The Hangman. So having to change the perspective, and you're getting there now. You've had to go through this process of changing the way it feels. Literally, the Hangman is changing. You're having to see a new perspective, and in that change, there's enlightenment. In that, having to contemplate how it feels, dwelling over it for ages, there's enlightenment. You see how this image of the woman, she's not feeling uncomfortable in this position. This feels very natural to her, and in this natural, new perspective, this enlightenment comes. Queen of Cups. Again, this person could have felt like they were your match. And so, they're really confused as to why they are no longer your match. So this, you could also have, there could be another option here. There could be a queen like person, emotional being, spiritual woman who is, you see her or him, it's genderless again, genderless reading. You see this person as, a star maker, a future thinker, innovative, new ideas. The way they deliver their spirituality is just different. You may see that their spirituality is just unique, and it's changing the way you view things. High Priestess. Again, there is this huge emphasis on the spiritual woman. You could become more spiritual in your life as well. You could have entered into a phase, a time where spirituality is really important to you. You could be trying to understand some of these deeper concepts of your emotional space. And this, again, could be an idea of this spirituality in an online space. A new way of, new ideas. Oh gosh. The Lovers on top of the Lovers. Is someone falling in love? Is somebody falling in love? Has someone come in to shake things up? And there is love here. There's a sprinkle of love here. Falling in love with the process. Falling in love with the way things are changing. Things look so different. They're starting to look so different. You feel like it's the journey. It's not going to be easy. There's some people, some things are not going to let you go because they feel that they were the one. They felt like they were the one. But there's a new one. There's like a new one. So there was always this fighting. There's this back and forth going over the same, sometimes it could be tantalizing, but sometimes it could just be overwhelming. The fight and the sparring. And now it's almost like a fight to to go into this new perspective. There's going to be challenges on the way, but because of this contemplation, there's going to be challenges on the way. It's going to create some tussles with another person. Yeah. So you're letting your thoughts lead you. It's almost as though you know that there is a new way. And it makes you feel so good. That this changing of perspective is making you feel so good. So you're just letting it lead you. You know, you don't mind taking your time because you're enjoying the way it feels to change your mindset. Nine of Pentacles. See, you're on your way to being this, you know, independent of these thoughts. You know, you want your own stability. Ultimately, this person could be quite independent, and that's something that you could love about them, and teaching you how to be independent. You could be teaching them how to be independent. You know, been able to create through contemplation. You've been able to create. It helps you and get to a place where you can relax. Okay, let's get some angel oracle cards for you. Angel oracle cards for Gemini. Earth and ground. Yes, this earthy energy. It's almost as though this new perspective, this spiritual connection is very grounded. It doesn't feel, you know, too up in the sky. It feels as though it brings you back. It feels as though you've been up in the air. You've been focused on this airspace where it's just an overstimulation of mind, and it's confused you. It's confused the way it's made you feel, to bring you down to this sense of grounded reality, feeling good, feeling stable. Yeah, signs and reminders. You know, while you're in your thoughts and in this new changing of new perspective, you know you're very sensitive to the messages that you're receiving. You intuitively know that certain things you're connected to is showing you which is right for you. You can see it, you can feel it. Yeah. So now you have to keep that focus. You have to, you know, there is some due diligence here that's needed to keep you away from the old thoughts, the old confusing feelings. There's a process of always having to just keep watching for signs, keep watching for reminders, do that work, you know, enter into that heart space, that star space. Alright, Gemini, that was your reading. Thank you for being here, and if you loved it, then please like, subscribe and share in places where you care, and until next time, take care. Bye.